It's your girl Ari, and we're back with another video. I tried to look more presentable today, but all I did was undo my braids. That's how effortless this hair is, and I cannot wait to start back selling hair. It soon come. But yeah, so if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, leave a heart, say new here. I love to see all of my new people, and thank you for joining the family. So if you don't know, I have been doing YouTube since like I was 18. Like, y'all, I started doing YouTube at 18. I started it like 5 times. Like I say about 6 or 7 times. Like, I've started and stopped, started and stopped. The first time I was on YouTube, I was ruthless, baby. All of the stories that I told y'all in my trauma series, not all of them, but like certain ones that I've told y'all in my trauma series, I told it, but I told it from, because it just happened. I'm not gonna lie, it just happened around that time too. I was fresh out of high school, so I was talking about it from an angry standpoint. So I was cussing and ooh baby, let's just say I was doing a lot, and I was getting in a lot of trouble about them story times that I was doing. But I wasn't really getting in quote unquote trouble because I was 18. Like, couldn't nobody tell me shit, I was grown. But it was people who didn't like what I did, and they was calling me like, oh, you need to stop doing this on the internet, da da da. So yeah, that was the first time. So that was short-lived. So then I was like, okay, I want to I think that's when I said, oh, I want to vlog. But like, my city's so small that I stay in, it's like, it's nothing to see here. It's nothing to see. It's nothing exciting. It's not like I stay in a big city like Atlanta, Houston, Dallas, LA, places like that. No, it's a little small little area. So it really wasn't nothing to vlog. But I was in college, and I went to a known college. I went to Grambling State University, and I did vlog, but I had a big chunky ass camera. I didn't have a vlogging camera. I had a DSLR. If you don't know that, that's like what people use when they're doing sit down videos. So yeah, like the camera I'm using my vlogging camera, because I don't even want to set up all that stuff. But and that camera is huge, but I'm vlogging with a big ass camera, so no, that wasn't, no. It was like a photography camera. Like, no, it was not it. So then after that, and it's crazy because when I was vlogging on campus, if y'all watch that story time about how when I was at Grambling 2 students got killed, the dude who did it, he was actually in like one of my vlogs. Like, that's the crazy part. So if I still had that up, oh my god, that would have been like, whoa. But yeah, and I'm not laughing at the situation, it's just a coincidence that he was in one of my first vlogs on campus. So then I was like, okay, I was in school and I started working I was always working, because I told you I've been working at Foot Action for a while, up until that point. But then I got a good job, so I started working at AT&T then. And that's where the big bucks is coming in. I'm not gonna lie, like, I was making so much money at AT&T, baby, I didn't even know when payday was. Like, I was not worried about no money, and I was selling hair. It was like I was a full-time student and I was working full-time, and it was taking up too much of my time, so I really stopped doing YouTube. So then I got back on YouTube. I know y'all like, what the fuck? But no, for real, this is the story. Y'all gotta know my evolution. So then I got back on YouTube and I started doing beauty content. So I started doing like my makeup. I think that's all I was doing was my makeup. And then I stopped because like, and that's why I don't do my makeup now. Like, I just felt like that wasn't me. Like, that was what was trending. So that's when all the beauty gurus was out, the Aaliyah J's, the Jackie Ainas, the, you know, the people who got on YouTube to do beauty related things in regards to makeup. So I started doing makeup, and I realized that I was not that good. I'm good, I'm better, I'm way better now, but I wasn't that good when I first started. Okay, eyebrows was a fool. Okay, so then I stopped and I started again. And this time I was doing like hair. I was doing like I started incorporating my business into my YouTube channel. I was doing like perfume, beauty on a budget type stuff. I was doing like clothes on the budget, clothing hauls, but for the low. You feel what I'm saying? I had all that type of content, trying to make it aesthetically pleasing, all of that, but it still was not me. I was like, this still ain't what I'm supposed to be doing on YouTube. Like this ain't it. I started doing celebrity commentary, and that would really started getting some traction on my page. I had, so last year for Vlogmas, which was the same month that I started my healing journey, I locked in and was only posting on YouTube every day. Yeah, I locked in. Like, I wasn't drinking, I wasn't talking to no dudes, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't doing none of that. Like, I was just being a mom and YouTube. Every day I was posting a video, and I was covering the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion case. And baby, there was a time was had, my views was up and all of that stuff, but I since has privated them videos because I just feel like that ain't me no more. Like, that was something I was trying again because it was something that was trending. So I'm like, okay, let me see if this will be the way that I can get my YouTube channel out there. And it did have significant growth. And I was also taking a YouTube class too with Jay LaCorian at that time. And yeah, it was something that I had saw, like, when you put in the time and effort into it, then you will see results. But I didn't want to just have results based on what was trending, because I told you I'm really not the person that keep up with trends. Like, I really do not be on social media all day looking at drama like, oh, let me screenshot that, let me screenshot that, because it's really low vibrational. And I really didn't want to talk about my opinion on other people's situation all of the time. Like, certain situations I will, like I did with the Cassie and Diddy situation, but and if you missed that video, it's under the live section. It was a live, so you could watch that. I read the lawsuit or whatever. But I did that because I'm a sexual assault victim. And if you don't know that, watch my trauma series to see what happened with that. I related to that, and that was the only reason why I talked about it. But me talking about Tory Lanez and me talking about Young Miami and all this stuff, like, it didn't fit, still didn't fit what I felt like I was supposed to be doing. It actually felt negative. Like, I felt like I had to lower my vibration in order to create that content. And you know, the more vulgar you are, or the more like demeaning and degrading you are, the more views you get. And that just was not me. I always thought, like, if I was to meet these people, this is how they gonna view me because of what I did in order to get my name out there. And it would be like no respect there. They wouldn't be able to respect me. That's why, you know, the Tasha K is like, nobody really respect her, even though, yes, her content is very engaging, very interesting because of the things that she's saying, how she's talking, all of that. But ultimately, people will not want to be friends with you because of the lack of respect that you have for other people. So I was like, no, that's still not what I'm supposed to be doing. So then I'm like, I know I wanted to be a YouTuber. Like, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber since I was like 18, and I'm 25 now. And so those are all the different times that I started and stopped doing YouTube. But now I just find it funny that this time I feel like I'm in my purpose. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and that's why I'm able to produce a lot of videos at a time. Because before then I used to be like, what I'm gonna put out today, like really struggling to find like what I want to talk about. But it's easier for me now because guess what, I'm being authentically myself. So anything that I talk about are really things that goes on with me. And I just find it interesting that the same things that I'm talking about now are the same things I talked about the very first time that I did YouTube. But I wasn't strong enough for it at the time, I'm not gonna lie, because I was still hurt. That's why when I first started YouTube, I was talking from an angry standpoint. Now I could tell you what I've been through and how I got through it in a loving way, and how you can get through it. At first I was just like, oh yeah, and this and this and this happened to me, and I don't care, I can't stand them, fuck them, like talking my shit because I was still hurt, and because you know, I was freshly still going through some of those things. So yeah, and I'm very, very, very proud of how far that I've come, and I just see so many great things for the channel. And I just want to say thank y'all for joining this tribe, joining my family. A lot of things are going to be a full circle moment. Like, I just can't wait to see what God is about to do for my life, and I just can't wait to show y'all. And I know it's going to be something positive, because for one, he wouldn't have gave me this vision if it wasn't something that great that was going to come out of it. And I already feel the greatness, because like I've been sharing a lot with y'all. I've been vulnerable with y'all. I done cried with y'all. I done been through a lot of shit in the last couple months, and I've documented it. And I just know, like I told y'all, I know that it's gonna help a lot of people. I just can't wait till the world catch up to me. I really feel like the world is changing right now. I feel like people are tired of the fake shit. From what I noticed, like, people are just tired of, I even noticed like more influencers are starting to be more authentic and more relatable and talk about, you know, their traumas and stuff like that. Like I actually see Jada transitioning as far as the way that she, like, the type of content that she put out now. Like, it's kind of different. Like, she's like on her, strictly like on her business tip. She always posting stuff about her business. She don't really talk about mess no more. She don't really talk about drama. She posts Bible scriptures, wellness type of things, and I see the shift. So I know, like, these influencers that's been popping for the last couple years, it's like, y'all time is almost up. Y'all time is almost up. Like, people, we done did the aesthetic era. Like, the aesthetic era, I feel like it's done. But yeah, if y'all enjoy my content, like I said, leave a heart below. Let me know what you like about the channel. Binge watch all of my videos. Like, it's gonna be so important, especially my trauma series. And that's why at the end of every video, I always have the playlist listed. You need to watch it so you can know more about me, because as I go on, I'm still gonna reference those things. I reference those things all the time, so y'all can know what I'm talking about when I say certain things. So yeah, make sure that y'all watching that playlist. Make sure y'all watch the completion. What the completion is just an updated version of where those relationships stand today. So yeah, make sure y'all tapping in. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Mwah! Peace and love.